Hey, hey. So I'm doing something a little bit different. I pulled 4 oracle decks from my Angel Dream oracle cards. And the first card that came out is Astral Travel. Lucid Dream. Orange. And Mugwort. Now I'm going to clarify with the Arcanium, Tarot. I hope everybody's staying well, staying healthy, healthy of mind, healthy of body, enjoying what we can, however we can, for the holidays. So for astral travel, we have the Temperance, the 4 of Wands, and the Death card. For Lucid Dream, we have the Hierophant and the 8 of Cups. I'm going to have to take some of the cards out of the picture. I'll manage. For Mugwort, we'll put Mugwort here. Usually I only get 3 oracle cards, but a 4th came out in the shuffling. Give me 1 second, just looking something up here. I wanted to read it for you guys. Alright. So first card we have astral travel. We have the Temperance. The Four of Swords. And the Death card. Astral travel is representing a vital force, information, dream time, soul travel. By going within, there was a transformation here, a transformation that you're still undergoing, going within, meditating, balancing energies. Perhaps you are receiving messages through your dreams. Usually when you wake up and you remember your dream, it is significant to you to write it down, as it is a message for you from other realms. That's usually how our spirit guides, guardian angels, ancestors connect to us, is through dream state and through sleep time, as that's when we are rested and we are able to receive without allowing the confusion of our mental state and thought process to intervene with the messages during daytime. So your ancestors are coming to you, guiding you through this transformation, bringing balance to this transformation. Continue to go within through meditation, through prayer, as there is a vital force that is working with you to bring you to a new level of knowledge, of information, of recognition of self, of remembrance. Now through lucid dreams, you have awareness and opportunities. And clarifying it is the Hierophant and the Eight of Cups. So perhaps through, and it's funny how they're both, astral travel is kind of complementary to lucid dreaming. So through this transformation and lucid dreaming, and perhaps you're having outer body experiences, and you are becoming aware to information from a company, from a group, of people, company. Religious beliefs, walking away from a community, becoming aware of something. There's vital information here. You are walking away from something that is no longer serving you, as there has been balance to this situation and light and the truth has been spoken, which allows you to walk away from a community, perhaps your religious beliefs, the government, seeing all that's going on in the world now, connecting the dots. Yeah, this Hierophant here is his union, is traditional beliefs, organizations, walking away from organizations, perhaps a job, a career that is no longer serving you. As I said before, religious beliefs, bringing in orange, your creativity, change, adapting to the change, moving forward. There's victory here, as there's a Six of Wands for clarification, clarifier for the orange, Queen of Swords, and then the Two of Wands in reverse. So perhaps the change is walking away from an organization of something that you thought you wanted, seeing the truth in the matter, which brings in a new opportunity for creativity and change. You will be victorious at this. Speak your truth, stand your ground with clear communication. Trust that there is a force behind you, guiding you through this, leading you to new opportunities, heightening your awareness through what is really going on in the matter. Perhaps you are walking away from doing a certain thing that others seem as traditional. No longer having an interest in doing things the traditional way. For example, the top of my head, if you're in a relationship with somebody and your family always believes that in order to move in together, you need to be married and make a commitment, you know, kind of walking away from those traditional beliefs and moving in together, because that is something that is going to be victorious for you, something that is your truth. And then for rites of passage, for mugwort, which is rites of passage, we have the King of Swords and the Seven of Wands. So defending your truth with clear communication, defending your truth, your rites of passage, what is good for you, what serves your highest self, walking away from what no longer serving you. Mugwort also represents the moon. I have a book here and I'm going to read you. For some reason, rather than reading the Oracle book here, I work with mugwort, the herb, recently, have been working with it recently, and using it recently. And it's a fresh sprig, or it's a dry herb. I've been drinking it in a tea, on a dark moon to reveal Armageddon type prophecies. You could drink it on a new moon to gain spiritual possibilities of a more positive nature. Or you could drink mugwort tea on a full moon to fulfill desires in love. You could even wash your crystal balls in a warm mugwort bath to increase their clarity. It's a fresh herb that you can find at any spiritual store or wherever it is that you purchase your incense, crystals, etc. There's a couple here, so I'm not sure if I'm getting more of a balance between female and male energies. There's the Queen of Swords and the King of Swords. Your balance in speaking your truth, the clarity that is coming to you perhaps through astral travel, through lucid dreaming, is right on point with the change that you are walking towards and having to defend. There's clarity in the situation. Perhaps even having to be a bit brash in speaking your truth, but knowing that you are standing your ground, that you are being led by the divine. And new opportunities await, so you may express victoriously your creativity in this new change. As this is a rite of passage, this is something that you have chose to experience in this life. Do not fear the old, the death, the old cycle, and letting go. Perhaps this new change brings in higher level connection, community, as you become more aware of this opportunity that is ahead. As the Eight of Cups here, she's walking away or walking towards a full moon. So on a full moon, if it's love that you are desiring, it is a rite of passage. Something that is meant to be, but in order to do so, you must walk away from traditional beliefs and walk towards a higher level commitment, spiritual leader, a connection, a higher level connection. Rather than a religious belief, you are moving towards a spiritual connection, a chemistry, a knowing. And through this awareness, you will meet the sun. Everything you desire and seek is within you, is in the palm of your hands. The transformation has begun, the cycle is beginning. As in this card here, she's holding something that seems like a gathering of caterpillars here, which turns into, as you can see, turns into butterflies that encircle her. Perhaps you're connecting with butterflies. Perhaps you have a butterfly tattoo. Perhaps you have dark red hair, or the person that you are walking towards has dark red hair. Through meditation, by going within, grounding yourself, balancing the old, walking away, walking towards your sun and your moon. There's a higher level of commitment here that is going to be victorious. Something you didn't know that you wanted and did not expect and was not seeking. But something that is going to be successful nonetheless. Something that you are going to have to, or feel rather, that you are going to have to defend, stand your ground, firmly communicate, and know that you live your life not to please others. You live your life to please yourself. And those that are supportive of you, that love you, will understand that and allow you to do what you feel is best for yourself, as long as you aren't hurting anybody or you aren't hurting yourself along the way. Those that genuinely care for you will support you in this, in moving away from a traditional view of how things used to be, moving into something unexpected that is going to bring more creativity into your life, more joy, on a spiritual level. You are being guided towards this and supported in this decision. And sometimes making a decision of moving away of the traditional views, even from family, can be very scary. And knowing that you may have to go it alone is something that will stop you. But once you have the strength to move forward in this, know that this is something that is going to be victorious for you, something worth celebrating, as long as you speak your truth, hold your ground, defend your decision. Be clear in your thoughts. Be clear on your wants. Be clear on how to move forward as you are moving towards the sun. Let me know if this landed. Please like, share, or subscribe. I wish you good health, peace, and above all, love.